So you guys had a day off yesterday to recalibrate, get some skating in today. What's the message to the team ahead of game number 3?
Yeah, I think we're feeling good. Got a good skate in today, but I think the main message is just keep the belief in our group, and I know we have it. I trust every guy in our room, and I know that no one's doubting themselves. So yeah, that's just the main message. Just keep the belief.
What gives you confidence you guys can get back to the style of hockey that you know you can play?
Yeah, I think just everything we've built throughout the whole season. I mean, we had a great season, a great playoff so far. So I think just the kind of results we've built up throughout the whole year, I think, gives us confidence, and we know we can beat any team in the league. So yeah.
When you talk about rebounding, I kind of look at the Western Conference Championship and Game 1 against Prince George and what you guys were able to do on the road the next night. Does that kind of build the belief as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we obviously didn't like our performance in Game 1 against Prince George, and I thought we bounced back well. So, yeah, I mean, that definitely gave us belief, especially winning Game 2 in their rink with that fan base. Yeah, definitely gives us belief.
After Game 2, Moose Jaw was pretty happy, saying that they felt that they kind of kept you guys to the perimeter, and Jackson Unger was pretty comfortable taking those shots. What can you guys do to penetrate those more difficult areas?
Yeah, I mean, their team does that well. They have good defensemen that like to box us out and keep us on the perimeter, but I mean, I think it's just trying to do the opposite, trying to get on the inside, break those checks, try to get to the net more, and yeah, kind of pound away. So I think that's something that we can improve on for Game 3.
And coming into this season, what kind of objectives had you set for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I wanted to have a good season. Kind of just wanted to put everything together. Definitely worked on my all-around game, and then wanted to bring my production up, and I feel like I did that. But yeah, kind of just wanted to have a good year and a good team year.
What part of your game do you feel has developed the most this season?
Yeah, I would say just my all-around game. I've been getting a lot more PK time, things like that have helped me with that. And then obviously wanted to work on my defensive game, better in my own zone, and I feel like I've worked on that. And yeah, and then just my offensive production, I feel like has been boosted this year.
What camps did you go to this year?
I went to Ottawa's camp this past summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did conversations with teams kind of progress throughout this season?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, obviously, I enjoyed going to NHL camps and that experience, and then just coming back, just telling me things I need to work on and things like that. And then throughout the season, obviously, you'll have some talks with teams, but nothing's really too big. I mean, they kind of just want to let you focus on your season, but yeah, there's a little bit of talking.
And you got the ELC with Edmonton this year?
Yeah.
What was it like to finally have that come to fruition after not getting drafted?
Yeah, I mean, that was huge for me. That was a really proud moment for me and my family, and yeah, just kind of just all the hard work paying off, and especially to not be drafted 3 years in a row. I mean, you could say I kind of had a chip on my shoulder, and just kind of really wanted to work hard in the summers and get my game to where it can be, and then yeah, I mean, it kind of just felt like all the hard work paid off.
Did you kind of have that chip sticking around from when you got listed by Portland when you weren't selected in the WHL draft?
Yeah, I mean, that was something that kind of stuck with me, and I mean, never really been drafted in any league, anywhere, USHL, things like that, so being an American kid, so yeah, I mean, you could say I had a chip on my shoulder and kind of just want to work hard and put my head down, and yeah, I mean, it all worked out in the end.
Are you comfortable in an underdog role?
Yeah, I really like that role. I feel like kind of been an underdog my whole life. When I was younger, I feel like I wasn't the best player, and you could call me a late bloomer, I would say. But yeah, I mean, it's something that I think sticks with me.
What was it in you that kind of gave you the drive to keep going and, all right, fine, if I'm not drafted, I'll just go out and get a contract as a free agent?
Yeah, I would say just things like family and friends helped me with that a lot. My dad and my mom, they support me so much, and they just want to see me do well. So, you know, at the end of the day, I just want to make them proud, and they've sacrificed so much for me when I was younger. So, yeah, just making them proud and making everything worth it for them was kind of huge for me.
What's the bond been like with Gabe that you guys have been able to build up over the years?
Yeah, the bond with Gabe's been awesome. I mean, we've played with each other for 5 years now, ever since we stepped into Portland. And yeah, I mean, we've built a lot of chemistry through the years, and we're really good friends now. So yeah, I mean, we have a lot of fun playing with each other on the ice.
Now the push is on to get him a contract somewhere?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think he should worry about that. I mean, obviously he's an amazing player, and he does so many good things, and he's such a great leader. So wherever he goes, they'll be lucky to have him.
what makes him a threat on the ice and a good team leader?
Yeah, I think his all-around game has evolved a lot. He was kind of more of a finisher, and I feel like he's worked on his playmaking ability a lot, and that's been shown throughout the year this year. I mean, he had a crazy amount of assists this year, so and then obviously he's good in his own zone, plays PK, 5-on-3, things like that. So I think he can play any single role that you want to put him into, so I think that makes him pretty dangerous.